Entertainment for One podcast. What's going on? You already know what's the deal. Please subscribe to the channel. You already know I appreciate y'all. Much love and respect. And like the video if you like what I'm talking about. And feel free to keep the momentum going. Come on, leave a comment in the comment section. And let's not only talk about this brand new Cormega album, Realness 2, but let's talk about the single featuring Nas, Glorious. Cormega has been in the game for almost about 25 years now since he made his debut. And his first solo album was called The Realness. Today we're talking about The Realness 2. Now the song that I'm going to be mainly focusing on here is a song called Glorious featuring Nas, produced by The Alchemist. Now let me just say, full disclosure, the album is dope. I really like this album by Mega. The album features Lloyd Banks is on the album. Like I said, Nas is on the album. He has another feature from Havoc of Mobb Deep. And the production is literally like top-notch production from Street Runner, Sha Money XL, Large Professor is on there, Harry Fraud is on there, and it's just like Havoc does a track on there. So the album production-wise is a very dope album. The album has like a more, I want to say melodic, kind of like the beats and the production and the instrumentals are like real mellow. There's not too many. If you're looking for that real heavy boom bap, like up tempo kind of tracks, it's not really the album. Cormega shines over, I don't want to say melancholy production, but he shines over the more, more subdued, the more low key, the more mellower production. I think Cormega, the way he rhymes and his voice projection sounds good over over these slower tempo beats. But the production, top quality. The song though, back to the focus here, we're talking about Glorious featuring Nas. Now, when I first heard that Nas was going to be on this album, I was like, okay, I think we're going to get, the Nas that we all have grown to know and love over the last 30-something years. I think Nas is going to take it back to the It Was Written era, the Nostradamus, the I Am era. And that's exactly what we got on this song. I think Nas did an exceptional job with what the track that The Alchemist produced, real mellow. But at the same time, the beat is just, it's haunting. The beat like creeps in. The beat kind of creeps in on you. And I like that. Alchemist production is always some of the best production. Alchemist is one of my favorite producers. And Alchemist shines on this track. And Nas, this is the production that me personally, I know a lot of y'all, all of y'all out there like the King's Disease Nas and the Hit Boy and all of that. But this is the production I think Nas needs. Like once I heard this track, I was like, oh yeah, the track just warmed my soul, because this is the Nas that I wanted to hear over tight production like this by The Alchemist. And on the song, Nas and Cormega talks about their previous lives and them growing up, basically making it to where they're at right now, to where they can't afford the finer things in life. It's talking about the glorious things in life that they can afford now, and just the comfortable living that they're pretty much living right now, because they're seeing and living out the fruits of their labor from the rap game. Some 30 plus, some almost 25, well, in the case of Nas, some 30 plus years into the game. And one of my favorite lines, the hook on the song, actually pretty much the chorus describes the whole entire song and theme of the song Glorious. Cormega says on the chorus, dreams of better living, making a better lives for themselves. Dreams of better living came into fruition and exceeded what we envisioned. Glory awaits the ambitious. You either apply pressure or you feel it. It's a nice chorus right there. You either going to apply pressure in your life by going for what you want, or you're going to feel it if you just live life comfortably and just stay in one particular space and you don't go venture out and get what you want in life. That was a very nice chorus by Cormega. One of the lines that stood out to me by Nas was when Nas says on this track, Global minded, find that I'm quite the most. If my life was a movie, I'm the Stanley Kubrick of music. I slid through the transatlantic slave trade, no warning, no promo, I just do. Sky's not my limit, it's just the view. How do I live forever? It's through you, the listeners. This occurs when Alan the chemist in the kitchen. Alchemist, Alan the chemist in the kitchen. This track right here, one of my favorite songs on the album. It really is. But I have a couple favorite songs on the album. One of my other songs on the album I really like. Some of the other songs on the album I really like is the lead jump off single Essential, which was produced by Havoc. And then Man vs. Myth, produced by Harry Fraud, which is track number 13, the last song on the album. And then we have another track that I like featuring Lloyd Banks. It's called Grand Scheme, and that was produced by Street Runner. And this is overall, I think the album is good. I think it's probably one of Cormega's. I might just go out on a limb and say it's Cormega's best album. I definitely think it's better than the original Realness album. The production is a lot more bigger. The production is a lot more better. Even though the Realness, I thought Cormega's first solo album was a good album, I thought this album, the sequel, was definitely a better album than the original, the Realness, which dropped like 20 years ago. And overall, like I said, this might be Cormega's best solo effort, solo album. The production alone is about, I say it's about 4.5, definitely it's 4 mic production. And with Cormega's lyrics and the features on there, overall, I would give this album, Source Magazine, rating 1 through 5 mics, 1 being absolutely terrible, the 5 being a hip hop classic. I'm gonna give this album a strong 4 mic album. I think it's real dope. Thank you for watching, of course, and I will check y'all later. Peace.